T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as Premier Boxing Champions presents the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by TGB Promotions and MP Promotions, as sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. Bet with the only top-rated sportsbook app that matters. Along with the Air Force Reserve, start your adventure by going to afreserve.com and Cop Shop. Like big hits, Gerard Butler stars in Cop Shop, rated R, only in theaters September 17th. Well, fans, our main event is sanctioned by the WBA, the President Gilberto Jesus Mendoza. Introducing to you our three judges scoring from ringside, Dave Moretti, Patricia Morse-Jarman, and Steve Weisfeld. All right, fans, here we go with a bout you've all been waiting for. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time for the main event of the evening. Introducing to you first on my right, he is fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with red trim, fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Santiago de Cuba in Cuba. He weighed in at the welterweight limit of 147 pounds. His record stands at 26 wins, 4 losses, with 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the 2008 Olympic bronze medalist, tonight making the first defense of his world title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current, reigning and defending WBA welterweight champion of the world, introducing 54 Milagros, Yordenis Ugas. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, really needing no introduction the world over. Wearing white trunks trimmed with flames, as the boxing senator he is fighting out of and proudly representing the Sarangani province in the Philippines. He weighed in at a trim and ready 146 pounds. As a true icon of boxing, his record stands at 62 wins, 7 losses and 2 draws, with 39 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the 4-time welterweight world champion and boxing's legendary and only 8-division champion of the world, introducing the one and the only Manny Pacquiao.
Of all time, Manny Pacquiao gets upset on Saturday night by Yordenis Ugas. Pacquiao was a -400 favorite. It was the first title defense for Ugas as he retains the WBA welterweight title, winning via unanimous decision. R. Brian Campbell scoring the fight in favor of Ugas 116-112. It was Pacquiao's first fight in more than 2 years, and when the 42-year-old was asked if he would fight again, he said he was unsure.
This could be a huge upset. Of course, you know, the Vegas books, they had Pacquiao a huge favorite.
Yeah, but we knew he was a live dog. We knew he was for real.
No doubt about it.
And Ugas is a tall order. You know that when you watch him fight.
Hey, let's give credit to his trainer, Salas, who he's been really, you know, on fire with, probably 12-1 at this point.
Yeah, I would say so.
Who gave him the only loss, was it?
Strong team.
Who gave him the loss?
Oh, was that me?
Oh, yeah, that's you.
Showtime, Sean Porter.
No, but that goes to show you.
Somebody doesn't know me.
You got, look,
and now Ugas goes over
to
the corner to show
that
respect.
Man,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You got the win over that there.
And look at the respect being shown.
You.
Wow. Let's get Larry Hazard's scorecard and just see what Larry had, especially, again, early on he was with Manny Pacquiao, and that switched as of round 6. Pacquiao took round 9, but that's it in the second half. And yet, he's kind of reasonably close, 115-113. So if Larry Hazard has it like that, you would think a judge could reasonably have it somewhere near there.
Yeah.
So this is not out of the question, although the three of us sitting here saw Ugas take over. We go back once again, and Ugas able to make his statement late.
That was an open glove. That was nothing of any consequence. It was off balance. And here's Pacquiao trying to do something in the last round here, trying to turn the tide, trying to draw. I don't know. I think he fell short in this round as well. There's a little block and turn. So, Pacquiao tried to counter off that right hand off of Ugas with a hook, but to no avail.
Look, we've been pointing out all week that Yordenis Ugas is a legitimate top welterweight. And in the top 5, Sean, you're one of them, Keith Thurman, one of them. It's razor close when the top guys fight.
Absolutely, 100%. I said this. I said that Yordenis Ugas has to win a fight in order for me to look at him as a champion. And not only did he maybe win this fight, he did a very outstanding job. Look at the punches landed, punches thrown, 59% there. I mean, look at that. It's the power punches thrown, and it was that right hand that seemed to connect almost every time. 59% of the time that Ugas threw it.
It is interesting that Pacquiao threw over 800 punches. Ugas just over 400.
Yeah.
It's of note.
Well, because Ugas was not busy in the first half of the fight. That's the bottom line.
Let's get the decision. A lot riding on this. Ugas and Pacquiao, we go to the ring. And Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. The judges are in agreement. We have a unanimous decision. The score totals. Judge at ringside, Patricia Morse-Jarman scores about 115 to 113. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Dave Moretti both scored about 116 to 112. All three in favor of the winner and still champion Yordenis Ugas.
These are very good judges, and they had it 8-4. 7-5. So it was competitive. It was reasonably close.